There's this conversation going on about whether you should save money as a way to get yourself started in business or whether you should spend money. Should you really invest in things? And I think there's this conflict where some people online will say, you can save, you can cut out expenses, you can free up cash so that you've got this much extra available every month. There's other people that say, no, just spend money or go into debt or invest in yourself. So which is it? Let me tell you what I think.
You've got to build your business around your life and not your life around your business.
Business ads are going to sell you a fake lifestyle of supercars and fancy mansions.
You can get a business up and running really quickly. Now, depending on where you are in your business career, you might be in a position where saving is your fastest avenue to free up enough cash to invest in your business. But if you're further along in your career, spending might be the way to go. So let me explain. If you're just getting started and you have no credit, you don't have any availability on your credit cards, you don't have any savings in the bank, and you don't have any real way to create income. Maybe you're in a job right now and you can't just ask for a raise tomorrow, or you've tried that and it didn't work, or you can't work more hours because then you'd be working into overtime and your company doesn't want that. If you feel constrained where you can't produce extra income and you're early in your career with no credit and no debt you can tap into, then savings probably is your best way to build the cash you need to start your business. And so how can you save? You can just cut expenses. You can go out less, you can cancel your Netflix subscription, you can cancel your Spotify or whatever it is. You can get a roommate, you can get 3 roommates. I remember my brother-in-law had like 8 roommates one time at this weird tiny apartment in California. So it is possible to live in those kind of horrible conditions, and you can do that if you're in a place where that is your best bet. But if your career is already off to the races, if you already have your own business, if you're already making money for yourself, I think saving is the worst way to scale your business, because what it does is it puts you in this scarcity mindset where you focus all of your energy and all of your attention on how you can cut expenses to improve your bottom line. So you go through slashing the software tools and you say, instead of this being on the books, I'm going to do it manually. I'm going to take that back and I'm going to fire this person and I'm going to do that job. I'm going to take it back. And what you're doing is putting more burden on yourself rather than freeing up capacity for you to work on the big challenges. So when I was, early on in college and just starting my business and didn't have any credit, saving was the way to go. You're cutting corners everywhere you can. But then when I've got a few employees and I'm really trying to grow the business, you can't save your way to scale. So what you've got to do is be confident in spending. You've got to be comfortable spending the dollars you've got on a credit card because you're investing in the business. You've got to be willing to take the risk and hire someone before you can actually afford to hire them, because you know that they'll produce what will create profit for your business. You've got to be hungry enough to go out and get your next client so you can make an extra $1,000 a month, or your next customer and add another $10 a month. Because if you're worried about saving, you're not worried about scaling. You're in this scarcity mode of cutting and slashing and protecting, and that's not the mode to be in when you're scaling a business. So again, it depends where you are in your career, and if you're just getting started, I do think you should be cost focused and try to be as efficient as possible so you can save up enough to make yourself comfortable. But if you've already taken the leap, you've got your own business, you've got capacity or the ability to add extra revenue and to add extra income, that's where your attention should be focused. So don't be afraid to spend money if it's the right investment. And if you don't know where to spend the money, then that's what you need to work on, is getting the coaching to help you through where to spend money. But once you know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna spend money on, and you understand the investment and the value it'll produce for your business, then you'll be very confident in making those expenses because you know that it will help you scale. So focus on that abundance mindset and not so much on the cost cutting.